Here was something I was asked for in the comments section, and the question was, how many banana boxes fit in the cargo area with the load floor installed and the privacy screen installed? So if you notice, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 banana boxes can fit in horizontally. Not quite deep enough to put any more in this area here. If I did try to do that, the door would not be able to close. So 4 is the max in this setup. The last test that was asked for me to perform is taking out the load floor, but leaving the styrofoam organizer in, and also removing the privacy screen. So you can see here we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that can fit in this configuration.
Before my Ocean arrived, I did a banana box test with the seats up and seats down for all my cars. First was the 2018 Tesla Model 3. Then the 2015 Nissan Murano. And finally, the 2020 Volvo XC60. Here are the results of my 4 vehicles in the banana box test. For seats up, last place is the Model 3 with 7. Tied for second place is the Murano and the Ocean with 8. And the winner is the XC60 with 9. For seats down, last place is Model 3 with 17. Third place is XC60 with 22. Second place, Ocean with 24. First place is Murano with 25. By the way, the Murano is 192 inches long, the Ocean is 188 inches long, XC60 and Model 3 are both 185 inches long.
Today we're going to be seeing how many of these roller luggage bags we can fit in the cargo area of the Fisker Ocean. I have a range of bag sizes from 18, 21, 24, 26, 28, and 30 inches.
The Murano fits 7 suitcases. The XC60 also fits 7 suitcases. For the Model 3, this medium-sized suitcase didn't fit. 5 suitcases fit in the trunk of the Model 3, plus 1 more up in the front for a total of 6. And now for the Fisker Ocean.
So I couldn't get these 2 to fit in, but I do have the largest bags, the 30, the 28s, the 26, and the smallest, the 19, or actually 18. So let's test it one more time. And it closes. Let's try it again with the subfloor removed. All right, so as you can see, I can fit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 luggage bags into the cargo area of the Fisker Ocean. You have to remove the subfloor and the styrofoam organizer, but definitely a lot more room when you take those out. Since there's the digital rear view mirror, you don't have to worry about blocking the view out of the liftgate window because you can see with that camera out of the rear of the car.
Here are the results of the suitcase test. Coming in last place is the Model 3 with 5 in the trunk. One of the medium suitcases did not fit, but a small suitcase can fit in the front, so it gets a +1 for a total of 6. All of the other SUVs fit 7 suitcases, but as far as ease of fitting, the Murano had the most room, followed by the XC60 and lastly the Ocean. On the Ocean, I had to remove the cargo floor and styrofoam organizer to fit all 7. As you can see, it was a tighter fit than the other 2.
The last item I want to show you is a golf bag. This golf bag is about 48 inches tall. Probably a little on the shorter side since this is an older set from several years ago. I know there's taller clubs out there that may need 4.5 or 5 feet of height. But in any case, let me show you how this looks in the back of the Ocean. You can fit pretty much have to do it diagonally. So diagonally this way or this way doesn't appear to be, well, if you use the cubbies, you can fit one golf bag like this. If you had to transport 2 golf bags, I would suggest having them at an angle. You can stack 2 at an angle, should fit fine. Worst case scenario, you would have to fold down the seat on one side if you want to put them in this direction. So I hope that gives you a better idea of how a golf bag fits in the car. Here's diagonally. So you could easily fit 2 like that. Something else that I didn't show you in the banana box video is when reinstalling the privacy screen, all you need to do is grab this handle right here. Pull this handle and it snaps into place. On that side and that side. And to remove, just pull it like this and the whole thing pops out. Much easier than originally. Another question I was asked in the comments was if the privacy screen would be able to fit under the load floor. And it's not possible the way it's currently configured. The 2 plastic supports on either side that hold up the floor keep it from fitting in. If you were really motivated, you could take a Dremel type of tool and cut an opening into the side panels here, both sides, and you would be able to fit the long part of this right like that. In fact, if you turn it around this way, you could probably get it so that you just need a couple inches of extra room to fit those in. I'll show you close up here. So here was what I was talking about here. If this support was just opened up a little bit, this would be able to slide in and this whole privacy screen would be able to fit in the subfloor area. But as is currently, it's solid here. Well, there are some vent holes, but this is solid. This would need to be cut probably about this size. The only problem is I think it would weaken the support, so probably not really recommended to do so. But if I could order an extra one of these from the parts department someday, I would love to experiment with that.
Well, that wraps up part 2 of my cargo tests. I showed how many banana boxes fit in the cargo floor and cover installed, which is 4. How many fit without the cargo floor, but including the styrofoam organizer, which is 6. Then I covered banana box testing on all my vehicles and compared to the Ocean. Then I tested 7 suitcases in all the vehicles and how that looked in the Ocean. And finally, I showed how a golf bag fits in the Ocean. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. If you haven't seen the banana box video, click on it on the upper left part of the screen. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.